What's up, guys? So, what we're looking at today is trying to beef up the Alice shoulder pads. Now, there's this set of shoulder pads that is really, really thin. Thinner than any that I've ever come across. And this is a new purchase with the new Alice pack. Not this Alice pack, not this setup, but simply a large Alice and these two shoulder pads that came with it. First of all, they've been taped around here, so I'm gonna have to remove all that nasty sticky residue. As you can see, just gonna have to remove all that. But other than that, I thought about selling them right away, and then I thought, well, no, it's still a set of shoulder pads that could come in handy at some point. So for the time being, if anything, I want to try and beef them up a little. Considering the fact that I'm looking to build an Alice kidney pad, I figured why not try to upgrade some of these Alice shoulder pads that are actually, just quite flimsy. Not all of them, I actually quite like them. It's just this set, this particular set of shoulder pads is just really flimsy, really thin. Not really liking it. So what I did was I had these type of shoulder pad kind of shells, I would call them, without the padding. I bought these ages ago thinking they had padding in them because I wanted to use it on a duffel bag, because yeah, just wrap it around the standard shoulder straps and help with carrying the load. But I didn't use them in the end, and I didn't know what to do with them because they were missing the padding on the inside. So obviously, as you can tell, this was ACU or UCP camouflage, but I dyed this with apple green, hence why it's got this green tinge to it. On camera almost looks yellow. Yeah, so what I got to doing is I basically filled them with the shoulder pads from the Alice Y harnesses. As you can see, there's a couple of them in there just folded in because they were too long, so I had to fold them on one end, and then the second I'd fold on the other, so it kind of balances out. It gives the same thickness pretty much throughout the whole pad. And I didn't really want to spend any money on it. I looked online, to check out foam pads, and it was just, because I wanted to, get like a piece of foam pad and then, draw the actual outline of this padding, so as to match the shape completely. But then I thought, you know what? Let me just use what I have, which is usually the best scenario, because I don't really want to be spending any money on this. Having said that, after I put these on, it's a lot more comfortable. There's still some issues though. I mean, there's this Velcro here that chafes into my neck, so I'm going to have to unstitch that with a seam ripper. Same down here, because it has no purpose, it's just noisy and annoying. But other than that, I was thinking I could potentially have this sewn like so, and create just, a really nice shoulder pad I'm not sure whether to unstitch all of this webbing and then have it sewn onto this pad, or just leave it as it is, and maybe, you know, this will probably have to be done by the shoemakers because they've got the right kind of equipment. For the tailors, this might be too thick a material for their needles, I guess, for their machines. But yeah, I guess I just wanted to make this quick video because as I kind of set out to build an Alice kidney pad, this would be probably the next step. See how I can upgrade some pretty basic and just flimsy shoulder pads. See if I can't beef them up a little and improve them a little. So yeah, guys, just a quick first video. I'm not really sure, again, on concerning how to go about this, but you know, I'm just testing things out right now. It's in the, you know, testing phase of what works, what doesn't, what looks good, what doesn't. So at least, you know, this is still a quick fix. This would do just fine, but obviously I'd much rather have something, you know, that is just solid, one solid piece of gear. And as you can see, the thickness of the padding, you know, this padding compared to that, so that's got like 2 layers in there of Alice Y harness padding, which also is pretty thin, but you know, the fact that it has 2 layers and they're folded as well, almost 3 layers, yeah, it just makes this a whole lot more padded. So yeah, just a quick project, I guess, that I wanted to share with you guys, and I guess this will be part 1, and I'll let you guys know how it develops, you know, whether it actually turns out into something that looks good and that is functional, or if it's just going to be a quick fix like that. So yeah, what can I say, guys? Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.